important things first. All right, everyone. I'm Justin with Taste of Freedom. If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on it. Thanks for viewing it. If you aren't new, thanks for watching again. No matter who you are, thanks for watching. Today we are driving through the back country. Looks like we are on 412 right now, going down through Arkansas. We're going down into the Ozarks to check out a few places. I was kind of bummed, to say the least. It was my birthday weekend last weekend, and one of my YouTube inspirational storytellers had a meetup, and I wasn't able to go because, one, it was my birthday, and two, sorry about that, I had already planned off-duty work. So I was unfortunately unable to make it. So I'm going to go check to see where they base camped at. I'm going to go down there. If you haven't watched Baker Overland stuff, he's amazing. He's a great storyteller. Just something that I can truly inspire to be. So that being said, we're going to go down here to the Ozarks. We're going to check out this place. I may check out a cemetery that's down here. Try to find a spot near some water to camp for a couple days and just soak in the beauty of the Ozarks. Right now it is 55 degrees and stupid cloudy, as you can see. And even though I am wearing sunglasses, it's that dull light that really bothers my eyes, and I just like to have my sunglasses on. This is all new to me down in this neck of the woods. I did put some routes up on my Onyx and Gaia, trying to see which one I like better. That being said, I think I more gravitate towards Onyx because for me it's just easier to read. I'm not the brightest flashlight in the room, but that being said, it seems to be easier for me to understand. But I like to use Gaia to cross-reference and see, because they have different information on it, and I seem to like just the visual of Onyx Off-Road, but that's just what I use. I would like to, obviously sit down with some people that are really good with it and maybe get a better understanding of it in the real world, not just the classroom. So again, if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It means the world to me. And again, I hope you like the content of this video, and drop a comment or two down. I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. I'm pretty busy, but I, again, will try to answer them as soon as possible. So again, thanks for watching my video and follow along for the journey. Have a good day.
Out there on the open road, a million miles and I haven't slowed. I'm burning rubber, racing the thunder. Worn out suitcase and an old guitar, restless mind, I've got a rebel heart, call me a runner. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever make it back to where I've been. I know my mama always said that if you lean on the ones that you love, you will find your way home.
right, everyone. We made it here. This is the secret, but yet not so secret, meeting place for the rally that I was supposed to be on that I couldn't make it. So I feel blessed that I'm at least able to make it to this point. It is absolutely just gorgeous out here. And I can only imagine how cool it was with all the vehicles out here, all the cool people that, that come out here that shares this amazing interest and hobby to make sure that the scenery and the beauty is still there. I can't even see traces that anybody was even here. I don't even hardly see any tire tracks. So the leave no trace is real. And I just want to say thank you all that came out here and actually took the time to pick up after themselves. That is what keeps these trails and these environments open to people that enjoy it. So please, if you stop somewhere and you see trash, just pick up after yourself. And if you need to, just pick up after people. I hate that people just litter and do all that stuff, but that is the age we live in. So I digress. I feel blessed again to be here, to make it here, to follow the GPS coordinate, because that's all I had was a GPS coordinate. I mapped it all out. It's my first time doing it. And I mean, it was pretty nice. And I think it would be cool to do more of those type of events where, you know, you just GPS something, boom, put it out. So Baker, if you're watching this, I really liked your idea about your GPS thing. I'm not gonna put it out there yet because I don't want anybody else to steal your idea, but I really liked your GPS idea that you did on your members only talk. So there's a beautiful little pond over here. I'll show you a video of that here in a second, but if my next spot that I have picked out, if there's people there and it doesn't meet my criteria, I am definitely coming back here because this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, breathtaking. So let me get going because it is almost 4 o'clock now. Well, technically it is 1600. And I got to go find that place because we're burning daylight. So, and I still have to cook and set up camp. All right. Thanks for watching so far. I'm going to walk down there, see if I can get a better shot of it because that's gorgeous. And it's hidden too. I bet there's deer out here in the morning. That almost might make it worth it to come out here. I want water though, like flowing water. Definitely don't want to fall in here, but, and I bet during the summertime these mosquitoes are bad. Got a nice bird house over there. But it's pretty. Well, I bet the frogs are loud at night. All right.
Lost
All right, so we made it to camp. Obviously got it set up. Now we are making dinner. We, meaning me, because it's only me. And today we are making deer meat. Some good fried deer meat. So I'm going to get started on prepping all of that because I need a little bit of flour. So this is going to, not sure how all this is going to go, but I need my knife, some tongs and knife. Also got potatoes to make. So it'll be a good little dinner. Let's rinse it off. We got one for tonight and one for tomorrow. I thought I'd marked what they were, so I wasn't, but when I did it. But that being said, somehow the markings came off in the freezer, so I think this is just regular roast meat, which sucks because I was hoping to grab the tenderloin. But it's still good deer meat nonetheless. It's good little thin pieces. It'll fry up good. I wanted to try something a little different with this. So I found some Montreal steak seasoning. It says spicy. So I think that might make it pretty good. So we'll throw some of that in there. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to really do it. So we're going to throw some of that in there. And then we'll throw a little bit of seasonal in it. 'Cause you got to have that. In it. Okay. We'll take a little stirry stick here in a second, but first we got to put these in here because these take a little longer. Okay. So we'll do a little, and then we'll put our garden and vegetable herbs on it. Let that cook around in there. And coat it. All right. Ooh, that smells really good. All right, so now let's mixy this stuff up. See if I can't get some good color out of it. All right. So let's take this. Really soak up some of them juices. Well, those not juices, but that spices. I might still coat it a little bit again. I don't know how well. I think all the seasoning really went to the bottom, but we'll see. Put that bad boy up some more. So I have 3 different ones, but I plan on getting a website put up. So again, I have 3 different ones. I'm planning on getting a website put up so that way if you want hot sauces, correction, I got 4 of them. And if you would like a hot sauce, DM me. These are phenomenal hot sauces. The proceeds help support the channel. They're not stupid expensive either. You can get one or you can buy a set. And again, this is really well. This is Sweet Freedom. It's more like a sweet chili sauce. So think of something sweet like you put on an egg roll, but with some heat to it. So it's really, really good. I also have 3 others, and to go along with that, or I think 2 or 3 others, and they are phenomenal. I'm a Cholula hot sauce guy, and hands down, this stuff is better, a lot better. I'm not a Tabasco hot sauce guy. I don't like that vinegary taste. So that being said, support the channel, and I'm not sure when I'll get that up, but I will try to keep everybody apprised of it. All right, let's flip these bad boys, see what's ready to flip. Getting there. Probably need to turn it up. All right. So I got that all done. The dishes put away and washed. So now, time to take the deer meat off. I got the potatoes right there. Got my deer meat right there. Get my fork because I washed it. And we are going to throw my deer meat right there on it. Look at all that good deer meat. So, as you can see, right there, got to have your meat because it makes your muscles big, right? So, got potatoes and meat, all deer meat. Man, this stuff looks good. I can't wait to try it. Let's walk over there, sit down next to the fire, and enjoy it. You get a little side table now. Ooh, that's on low, and that thing puts out some good fire. All right, let's try this stuff. Okay. That turned out amazing. Perfect. Let's try this potato here. So let's do a little recap today. I got up stupid early, probably about 5 o'clock. Sat around for an hour until about 6:30. Then I spent all morning packing, getting ready, because I haven't touched this stuff since I went camping last on January. I think it was whenever I did my last video for the first snowfall. And if you haven't seen it, links in the description. So I had to go through everything, make sure everything is good. I got to start taking some notes so I can see what I use, what I don't use. Start getting rid of some stuff because I have way too much stuff that sometimes I don't know why I bring it, but everything gets used somehow. Mostly because I bring the trailer. But I need to find a better way to organize everything. So it took me, I don't think I got out of the house until about 11. Finally, after going through everything. So, and then I finally got down to camp to where we're at now, about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And it is 19:35. So, got another 30 minutes of daylight left. But at least I can hear the water. We're not right on the water, but we're probably 25 meters away from it. And it's heaven. I haven't seen another vehicle all day out here on these back roads. Take that back. I seen one. It was the Forest Service. So this is what I call heaven. So I'm gonna get back to eating because this stuff's good.
When I am here, in Mother Nature, this is the one place I can feel my body start to heal. I can feel my soul begin to recharge and my mind drift away from all the nonsense of society. The fire dancing in the darkness, the stillness of the air, and the part of the forest that comes to life at night. This is where we are meant to be. Sitting here, enjoying the fire, thinking about the day and how blessed I am. Not everyone gets to enjoy this side of Mother Nature. As always, Mother Nature has a lot more to show us, so keep following along as the beauty of the Ozarks never ceases to disappoint. On to the fun part. So what I'm going to make this morning is going to be, I feel epic, and it's going to be deer. I'm going to cut up the rest of the deer in smaller pieces, and then I'm also going to, I made up my mind if I'm going to do this or if I'm just going to do the eggs. Haven't made up my mind yet. But what I'm going to do, I've got duck eggs, fresh duck eggs right here in my trusty little hard case. So I'm going to cut up that, make some duck eggs, throw a tortilla in there, and it is just going to be divine. So without further ado, let's get to it. Put that right there on it. Make a big burrito. Big burrito. Probably too big, but to roll, but we'll see. And then my sweet heat, my sweet freedom hot sauce. Yeah. Just so that sweet, look at that stuff just come right off there. I'm gonna get some more of that stuff on there. That's gonna make it good. I probably put too much. Made this too big. All right, let's try this bad boy out. Very good. Didn't get any hot sauce in that one yet, but we'll get there. Oh yeah. A little bit of sweet heat. Mm-mm. I tell you what, camp food is the best. Man. Ooh, that thing is huge. How would you like to wake up with that thing being on you? So he's got to be pretty good at hunting because that was a exact same spot he was at probably about 5:30 yesterday. So he's obviously doing pretty good there. Let's keep walking around, see what we can find. One of my first thoughts as I found this cemetery was how peaceful it is nestled out here beside the water and covered by all these shade trees. That those who were buried here were truly at peace. As I walk around, visiting those who have departed, my mindset shifted. I traverse the cemetery respectfully, of course, making sure not to disturb the grounds, and new thoughts were slowly being formed. I asked myself, who were these people? What kind of lives did they live? What was it like growing up and living then? I wanted to sit there and listen to stories from them in their time frame. Then it hit me. Not all who were buried here lived full lives. There were some who didn't get to live long at all, and there were parents that never got to know their children. In the end, I like to believe we all meet up with our families. To laugh, to love, and to cherish each other again. As far as an eternal resting place goes, I can never be so lucky to be laid in a place with such beauty and such serenity. All right, I'm gonna try. I don't know if you can hear me or not because I don't feel like putting the mic on. I'm going to see how cold the water is, and I'm willing to bet it is not going to be very warm at all. So let's test this stuff out. Let's see what it's like.
shoes off because I don't like walking with shoes. All right.
Looking at the water, you wouldn't think it was that cold. However, when you see the numbers appear on the screen, indicating my attempts, you will see how reluctant I am to jump in, and I'm one that typically loves the cold.
Woo! Oh yeah. Woo! That was cool. Very cold. All right, today's dinner is going to be quick. It's just a burger on tortilla shells, and it's about done. Wasn't anything fancy, but I just wanted to show you something maybe a little different. It's basically done, so all I gotta do is add my cheese, because got to have your cheese. Gotta have Miracle Whip. Got to have his Miracle Whip. So this is the last and final meal on this trip. Probably in the morning I'll get ready and go, and I'm not looking forward to that. I really am. My wife gave me the permission to stay here if I wanted to, but you know how that can be. Permission often comes with repercussions. So I'm gonna head home tomorrow morning and get started on some honey-do list, things that I got to get done because I got a busy weekend the following weekend for military. And just a lot of things to get caught up on. I'm trying to get a garden going. So this is going to be just a simple dinner. Turn that off because that's done. I already know it is. So the way I don't need that anymore. I'll usually try to use a plastic silverware 2 or 3 times during the trip. And so this is how the day should end right here. Always next to the campfire or a fire with a cold drink, home cooked food. There's no McDonald's out here, thank the Lord. And see how she turned out. Look at that bad boy right there. 3/4 pound of hamburger meat. I do want to give a shout out to my wife. She's been doing Pilates, getting out of her comfort zone. And in this day and age, it is hard to stop the grind, so to speak, and focus on yourself. Nowadays, it's always the next task, the next task, the next time, the next task. And then before you know it, you lose track of what matters. And that is yourself, your health. So I'm really proud of my wife for doing that.
So this is my first trip with the fire can. Well, second trip. The first trip, as you saw in the last video, didn't work. I guess the propane was too cold. It was too cold that day, that night. And nothing propane would work, so. But it puts off some good heat. I like how it has an adjustable knob on it. So you can adjust the flame. So right now it's just the lowest setting. Don't need it on the high. The way I can conserve my propane. This stuff ain't cheap anymore. A few events that's going to be coming up later this year that I'm going to try to attend is all in September. Lo and behold, right? It's going to be a busy freaking month. So we got Eureka Springs Jeep Jam, which is first. That's the one I'm most indubitably going to go to and volunteer. It is a massive event for Peterson Ministry Outdoors. Followed up by the weekend after that is Overland of America, which I've never been to, which kind of seems fun to go to. And then there's Big Iron Overland. I don't know if I had to choose between one or the other, it would probably be Big Iron, simply because it gives me a weekend break, which I probably need. But I want to try to hit all three, and I've got to scrimp and save to get going for that. That being said, if you're in or near Eureka Springs, Arkansas during the September 11th weekend, that's when the Jeep Jam is. It's best if you have a Jeep. You don't have to have a Jeep. If you want to go to some of the events as far as the, like what we're putting on where you get to talk to the vets. But it is a Jeep event. So bring your Jeep. Come on down to Taste of Freedom booth. It'll be on Friday. Not sure the exact times yet. Still getting ready to start planning all that out. And we'll have a booth set up so you can talk to and hear stories from some of the people who are involved with Peterson Ministry Outdoors. So I strongly suggest you go. Come by, say hi. I might be doing a raffle. I haven't made up my mind yet. I have the box that came out of my old Jeep that I built. I'm not sure if I'm going to just raffle that off and try to get some more money for the Peterson Ministry Outdoors. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with that yet. So I'd like to have something in there to raffle off, but maybe just some merch, like some hot sauce and a shirt or two, right? So come on down, say hi to everybody. Everybody's freaking phenomenal people down there. And also we'll be at Big Iron. I know we're not going to be the biggest YouTube stars down there, but it doesn't matter. We're all good people. And just come by, say hi. Hopefully have some more patches and stickers by then, because I'm all out of stickers. Whew, this fire is getting hot. That thing of wind is blowing right to me or something. It's starting to burn my arm hairs. So yeah, come on down, say hi. Good group of people. Me and my wife. Most likely the dog book will be there. Probably not in Eureka Springs, but me and my wife will be in Eureka. I'm hoping to have the YJ done by then. It is my son's truck or Jeep, but he hasn't taken aspiration to it in a little while, and it's been sitting in my yard like a yard ornament. So I'm going to fix it up and probably try to see if we can get that down there too. So we have a secondary Jeep just to drive around. So that being said, I'll give you a couple ideas of where we might be later so you can come by and say hi. Well, y'all out there in the YouTube land, take her easy and go out and get your own little taste of freedom.